Collective. This is your daily check-in, but as it's a timeless reading, whenever you are checking it out, you can check in and see how you're doing in mind, body, and spirit. I am doing a pajama read. I am trying to find routines that work for me, and I find that I always have a bit of a struggle getting the daily readings videoed and edited and uploaded. You know my history with technology, so I'm trying something new today. It is 7 o'clock in the morning, and generally I am the only one up in the house at this point. Everyone else is sawing logs. Usually my son is up, but today I'm going to let him sleep. It's Saturday. We don't have to do anything till much later, so we're all just going to be hanging out today. So I figured I'd keep it casual. I'm wearing my honeybee pajamas, doing a little invoking of community here, and I also did a meditation. There's a practitioner that I love called, her handle is Reiki Rachel, and she does fantastic channeling activations, that was the word that I was looking for, and I was trying to figure out which cards I wanted to use today, and today I wanted to use the Avatar Oracle. Now, before you say anything, no, this is not based on the movie, but it's definitely reminiscent, and I just wanted to, it's by Nari Anastasia, and it's the cards for inner alchemy. So we're talking about transition, we're talking about moving from one thing to another, through those divine doorways that we invoked yesterday with beautiful reading. So, Mother Earth's sacred cycle of transformation has begun. Embrace your authentic self and cultivate wholeness through the blue fire of purification and transformation. Through self-illumination, compassion, and unconditional love, let us open gateways to transcendence. So, pretty cool. That's the theme of this deck. And then I thought, okay, the house is quiet. Maybe I'll just do a little meditation. So I chose the Archangel activation that Reiki Rachel does, and of course, to my surprise, I'm not surprised anymore. I had not done. If I did, I didn't remember it, but a while ago, in my list of meditations, I also have a list of songs that go with the daily check-in readings. I also now have resources under meditations that go with the readings. So the Archangel Michael activation is on there, so I highly encourage everyone to try it out, particularly as I've spent some time talking about doing energy, checking your energetic boundaries. And, I say you can put yourself in a color, you can put yourself in a shape, in a light. In this particular one, they do a prism, which is kind of cool. It's like, divine connection right up there. But in it, Rachel says, or uses the phrase, I think it's the divine blue light of Archangel Michael. And I always think of Archangel Michael as a purple light. However, you do need purple, or you do need blue to make purple. And if you were to add because he is the archangel who is the massive presence, the massive protector with the flaming sword of protection in which he cuts cords. So if you take the red of the flame and you take the blue divine light, you do get purple. So, and I totally, I'm going through my purple phase. So that's why I decided that we're going to lead with the Archangel Michael deck and see what he has to say. And again, just a note, I mean, just like anything, these angels are non-denominational. They will come and help anybody who calls on them because they're angels. That's what they do. And, all cultures have their own ideas of, what angels are. So it doesn't matter, whatever you call to yourself, it will make sense to you. Because the divine uses what you understand in order to communicate with you effectively. Like, when I had kind of moved on from totems to archangels and angels, I was doing work and totems were coming to me, and a friend of mine asked why specifically totems were coming, and the answer was because Kelly can understand them. So, shout out to my totems, my first one being a bear, the second one being the wolf and the cougar, and then of course like my orca that I drew yesterday. My Reiki master says, Kelly, you don't have totems, you have an arc. You can work with whatever comes to you, whatever you're interested in. And I think honestly it's the same thing with everyone. You can work with whatever interests you, so follow your interests. So what does Archangel Michael have to say to my beautiful collective today? Thank you, Archangel Michael, for your presence here, for your guidance and your wisdom. Please show us what we need to know. Okay. Ooh, this is messy, but oh my goodness. Okay. All right, we've got two positive, well, they're all positive cards. You don't get a negative card, but let's see what would like to flip out. Interesting. Okay. So first we have favorable outcome. Yeah, this is just his way of saying everything is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation. So in the meditation, Rachel talks about as soon as you have a fear, give it to Archangel Michael. And I see now kind of like it blasting up like a firework through the top of that prism, which an outcome to this situation which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. Yeah. Because it's easier to trust and have faith when someone says, I got you. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. So he's saying you can trust me and you can trust yourself. Please help me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. So let him whisper in your ear, surrender, because the key is surrender, because anybody can be a channel for divine energy, for divine wisdom, for divine guidance. You just have to say, I'm willing to be a channel. And that's what Reiki is. That's what energy work is. That's what intuitive work is. And of course, I love it. Shield yourself. Saying you can trust me. You can trust yourself. to protect you. And you're going to protect yourself, and you are going to be protected by Archangel Michael. Dear Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me, my loved ones, my vehicle, my home with your powerful shield. Surround us in your purple light. Okay, so we have some controversy here, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe. And you name specific people or situations. So Archangel Michael, he's always the one I call when I'm worried about my kids, because he is definitely the protector of children. And whenever I have started working with him, I ask him to, be with us through the night, and that angels are posted at every door and every window of the house while we sleep. Just, especially if I have trouble getting to sleep. Do we need another one, Archangel Michael? Okay, yes. Okay. So we're trusting him to protect us. We're trusting ourselves to protect us. We're protecting us. What else do you have to tell us? And then we'll move on to the avatar. Oh, hello. Oh. The romance angels. Hey, Valentine readings. Well, with that in mind, look at the cupids all over him. He's like, oh my God, you guys are so cute. Dear guardian angels of my soulmate, thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love, for giving us the motivation to make healthful life changes, and for arranging for us to meet. Thank you for helping us recognize each other and have the courage to say hello, so that we can eventually delve into a truly intimate relationship. So that means for some specific someones, there's a soulmate coming. And I think that relationship is definitely one that's protected if you've got Archangel Michael on your side, as well as the romance angels. I had an impulse to get the romance angels deck, but I don't think we need to, because they're here. They're here, right? Okay. And now we're going to move on to Avatar. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds on my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. I would like to ask the divine blue light of protection and transformation if it has, what kind of wisdom it has for us. Saying, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Saying, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing, that one wanted to pop. Oh. It's gonna be alright. Oh, okay, we've got Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the first beautiful card we got was the Blue Messiah. It almost does look like the Tree of Life in Avatar. I love those movies. I haven't seen the newest one yet. I think it was the new one is Ice and Fire. Oh, of course. Ice and Fire. Blue and red. Purple. Well, maybe that's a sign for me that I know what I'm doing this weekend. But if you haven't seen The Way of Water, see that first. It's awesome. Just awesome. All right. So, of course, Messiah, we're getting protective energy, divinity energy. Let's see. The spiritual journey is individual exploration into the light of our own deeper truths. Okay. In the divided and changing world, many are searching for truth. Many people believe that their way is the best and only way to salvation. This can cause confusion amongst the masses and uncertainty on the individual paths and belief systems. The Blue Messiah represents the divine light of truth within you. Be discerning and trust your inner light and truth to guide you. Don't get caught up in the energy fields of judgment, anger, fear, which may be emitted from the souls around you. Okay, so I think this card really does go more under a confirmation for the Trust Yourself card. That makes sense. And because we're talking about shielding yourself from other people's energy, that's a confirmation of that. Shine your radiant, loving light, dear one. There's only, one more time with feeling, it is only through your unconditional love and compassion that dividing walls melt away. Truly, the only thing that changes anything is compassion. This card serves as confirmation that you are on the right path. Don't turn down your radiant light due to comparisons, condemnation, and criticism from others and their egos. Stand your ground in truth, love, and integrity. Avoid comparing or judging the journey and choices of others. You will align with divine truth. Avoid comparing or judging the journey and choices of others. You will align to divine truth. The Blue Messiah lives within you, dear soul. Shine this truth with unconditional love and compassion, with an open heart and an open mind. Share your loving light with the world. So the element that they identify that goes with this card is the heart chakra, and the exercise is practice unconditional love and compassion to all, even those not aligned with your soul. And that's the trick. And we have an affirmation. I am compassionate. I send unconditional love to all souls. I will continue to move forward courageously as I follow the truth and light of my own soul. Okay. So the next card that I moved up to the front here that I pulled is Creative Spark. Isn't that cool? And it's almost, yeah, that tracks with this card just in terms of the pattern. So we've got the same kind of pattern of, oops. It's like trying to brush your hair in a mirror. We've got the same patterning here. So we've got the blue light inside of you, but we also have the creative spark inside of you. And it looks like an echo of the chakras there. So just let me look this guy up, just because this deck is so unique. I really want to make sure I read these guys for you. So 22. Being creative is a courageous act of bravery, away from fear and exploring your expansive soul. Yeah, that's why I have a lot of things linked to my creativity, to my handle, Brave Creative Me. My Instagram handle is brave.creative.me. Because at the beginning of all of this, I just wanted to create. So I just threw everything that I did up on, that's a terrible analogy. I apologize. I tossed everything I did up on Instagram, and now the Oracle card stuff is going up there too. So if you want to connect with me through there, feel free. Every soul is creative at its core. The only barriers that stop creativity from flowing through you are the limitations of your mind, such as apprehension, fear, criticism, and judgment. So, fear of all those things. So, those are all things that you could give to Archangel Michael before you start thinking about the next creative project that you want to do, especially if it's the first major creative project you want to do. This card represents your need to let go of any thoughts that stop you from exploring your true creative nature. Exploring your creativity is a wonderful way to witness the unfolding of your magnificent soul. Like a mirror, you delve into the deeper parts of your soul and better understand who you are, your journey, blocks, strengths, and limitless creative potential. When you choose to be creative, you walk through your fears of not being good enough and break down the walls that you have stubbornly built over time. So, yeah, it's scary to start with the blank page or the blank canvas. And that's why I make a big deal out of finding a place where you feel safe to be creative, a place and a time and things around you that make you feel comfortable, because you need to support with compassion your active creativity, because it's a gestation. You know, you're planting a seed, and you are creating the nourishment for this seed. So that needs to be a protected space. So let it be, let it be a protected space. With every courageous step you take to explore your creative light, you gain greater clarity and insight into who you are, and you move closer to that creative, magnificent light inside you. The creator energy within you is realized, and you join others who are committed to a world filled with peace, love, harmony, and I'd also like to say art and beauty and imagination. When you explore your creative light, you connect directly to Source. Because, let's be honest, divinity is the ultimate source of creation. And that's why creativity is sacred. Because it always was what came first, the act of creation. When you explore your creative light, you connect directly to Source. You open gateways of inspiration that ignite your inner child and connect you to your inner truth. Allow your imagination to run wild and authentically express the light of your creative soul. And the chakra that this resonates with is sacral, because that is safety, its root. It's not the root chakra, but it is. I need to know those better. Explore your creative side through your expressions such as painting, writing, dancing, singing. Affirmation: I am the creative channel of love, expressing the brilliant light of my soul. Yeah, so yes, it's coming through the sacral, but, I would spend time grounding through the root chakra as well if you are feeling a little uncertain about this. And if you're going to be creatively sparking, the thing that you might run up against, and it looks like a third eye on this figure, the old block perfectionism. Nothing will ever be perfect, nor should it be. So, let's see what I was going to say Archangel has to say about perfectionism. Could be exactly what's happening here. So, 52. A diamond with a flaw is worth more than a pebble without imperfections. Chinese proverb. Interesting. Dear one, you have drawn this card, and it is time to really embrace who you are, even and especially, I would say, your vulnerabilities and perceived imperfections. Let go of the notion of being someone that your mind says you are supposed to be. Fear wears many masks, and one of the most debilitating of these masks is the need to be perfect. I'm going to read that again. Fear wears many masks, and one of the most debilitating of these masks is the need to be perfect. In striving for perfection, energetic blocks of self-criticism and judgment are often formed. These blocks then grow into barriers and not only affect your self-esteem and morale, but may also prevent you from achieving your desired dreams. So we were talking about planting that seed in sacred soil. Perfection is the weeds. And if they're not kept at bay, they can draw nutrients from what you're actually growing. Little gardener analogy there. Embrace your vulnerabilities, dear one. In doing so, you become more authentic in every facet of your life. Let go of what others may think of you, and allow your powerful light to truly shine. To accept others, you must first completely accept yourself with unconditional love and compassion. When you do this, the light within you will radiate even more brightly, and you will be of better service to humanity. So this is finding your authenticity, because really that's what creativity is. Like, anybody can paint a pretty picture of a tree. However, what is it about you that makes you want to paint a tree? Like, if we are going to talk about authenticity, we talk about, okay, so you want to create this thing. Why? Why this thing? Why does it matter? What is the urgency behind wanting to create this? And that's where the juicy, authentic stuff lives. Trust me. And if you don't go there, in my writing, if I don't go there, it doesn't read as authentic, and it's not going to help me, unload any discoveries or truths, and it's not going to help anybody. You are amazing, dear one. So stop giving yourself such a hard time. Rejoice in what you have already achieved and bask in the glory of all of your accomplishments. Go forth now with increased vigor, courage, and determination. You have what it takes to go all the way. So, don't worry about a thing. And this is the solar plexus. So breathing. So remember to breathe. Exercise. Do something completely out of your comfort zone. Do so without self-judgment, criticism, or fear of being imperfect or not being good enough. You're not supposed to be good at the beginning. You're supposed to fail a number of times until you get it right. Just like I did with this channel. I had to make mistakes at creating a live. I had to make mistakes with technology before I became set in what was going to work for me. And I came to it authentically because it was a journey I needed to take to figure out what I didn't know. It's the same thing with creativity. Okay. Affirmation. I am perfect in my imperfections as I unconditionally love and accept myself every day in every way. And that is a great blurb to put up on your mirror. I am perfect in my imperfections as I unconditionally love and accept myself every day in every way. I'm now hearing Buddy Holly. Every day it's getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, every day it's getting faster. Everyone says, go out and ask her. Love like yours will surely come my way. Every day seems a little longer. Every way love's a little stronger. Magnetism, come what may. Do you ever long for true love from me? So, we're talking about, I just noticed something. We're talking about using your inner guidance to create first with your mind, with your imagination, and then we have magnetism. If you look carefully, we have the same kind of spiral pattern that is present. So this is a little creative exercise for you here. Magic is magnetic energy, understood. Magic is magnetic energy, understood. The universe is woven and bound together by cosmic threads of powerful magnetic forces. This same energy keeps the universe in a state of constant creative motion. It's the same energy you hold within yourself. So the outside energetic energy as well as the inside energetic the energetic activity, and I believe they communicate back and forth, you know. The same energy, like a magnet, you attract into your life everything that corresponds to your thoughts and emotions, which is manifesting. So that's why we need to be mindful of our thoughts and emotions, because they are magnetic, because they help us manifest. So you guys know what I'm talking about. If you have drawn this card, pay attention to what you are currently attracting into your life, which you guys are doing if you're doing the manifestation stuff. To understand real magic is to understand the amazing powers of magnetism. You have this great magnetic force and the power to manifest possibilities into reality. You have the power to attract or repel the expectations that stem from your thoughts through magnetic currents of energy. Now is the time, dear one, to really take the reins on what you attract and manifest into your space. You have the power either to draw in experiences that are beneficial or detrimental. So again, we are in that safe space, whether it's a light, a color, a pyramid, and we are asking the things that are in our highest good to be attracted to us, and the things that are not in our highest good to be deflected. Not all thoughts are actualized, only the strongest of thoughts. It is very important to keep your mind in a positive, healthy state. Should you find your mind wandering into lower vibrational thought patterns, change your thoughts to those of unconditional love. Dear one, the level at which you are able to master the power of your own mind will determine your degree of magic. So, yeah, that's a little discipline. I've talked before about choosing joy. So instead of going down the rabbit hole of oh no's or what ifs, go down the rabbit hole of what could happen in terms of what could I create? What could happen from that? What are the possibilities? Solar plexus heart. So we've got another stuff going up here. So write down all that you would like to attract into your life and create your own I am affirmations to complement what you have written. So this is just another way to manifest. I am a constant magnet of love, prosperity, and miracles. That is a perfect statement of manifestation if you want an example. So tomorrow we are moving out of the waxing crescent time of the moon into the, let's see, I don't want to get it wrong, the first quarter moon. That is going to be, wait, no, not yet. We still have a few days on the waxing crescent, which is refining or just looking at your manifestations. Do they sound like the one that I just read? Like, I am this, Maybe this is just a cue to stay with those affirmations, stay with those manifestations, and a favorable outcome is coming your way. So, yes, we have what, just let me get the dates for you so I know exactly what I'm talking about because I'm reading what applies here. So yeah, we have from the 18th to the 23rd is the waxing crescent, and on February 24th is the first quarter moon. So that is Tuesday. Okay, so we have Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So work with your manifestations, work with creating a space for creativity, and be creative. Maybe give yourself a creative project over the weekend and get busy, understanding how to be authentic as you can in whatever it is that you're doing. So thank you very much. I have enjoyed this pajama read. And maybe I'll do another one tomorrow. We'll see. And yeah, you know how to take care of you as best you can. So do that, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.